For centuries, people have believed in the idea of building immunity to poison. Some rulers, like Mithridates VI of Pontus, were said to take tiny doses of poison every day to protect themselves from assassination. This idea, called Mithridatism, suggests that by gradually exposing yourself to poison, your body adapts and becomes resistant. But is that actually possible? Believe it or not, some people have actually tried to train themselves to resist poison, with mixed results. Let's look at a few wild examples. As I mentioned earlier, Mithridates VI of Pontus, a king in the 1st century BC, was so paranoid about being poisoned that he supposedly took small doses of various toxins every day. When he was finally defeated in battle, he reportedly tried to kill himself with poison, but it didn't work because of his lifelong exposure. Talk about a backfiring plan. Fast forward to the 20th century and we meet Bill Haast, a snake handler who injected himself with snake venom for decades, claiming it made him immune to deadly bites. And guess what? It actually worked. He survived multiple venomous snake bites that would have been fatal to most people, and even helped provide antibodies for medical treatments. And then we have Friede, a guy who took the Bill Haast method to the extreme. He spent years injecting himself with increasingly lethal doses of venom from black mambas, cobras, and rattlesnakes, and somehow survived bites that should have been fatal. But here's the catch. It came at a huge cost. His body suffered extreme damage, he's been hospitalized multiple times, and experts warn that this kind of self-experimentation is incredibly dangerous. So can you really build immunity to poison? The short answer is it depends on the poison. Some substances, like alcohol or caffeine, allow your body to build tolerance, meaning you need more over time to feel the same effects. But tolerance is not the same as immunity. For certain poisons, like cyanide, ricin, or heavy metals, the body has no natural way to adapt. A lethal dose is still lethal, no matter how many tiny amounts you've taken before. Some people have actually tried self-experimentation, but it's a terrible idea for a few reasons. Different poisons work in different ways. Even if you build some tolerance to one toxin, another could still kill you instantly. What's more, certain toxins, like mercury or lead, build up in the body over time, leading to long-term damage. So, can you actually build immunity to poison? For most toxins, the answer is no. While some people can develop a slight resistance to certain poisons through repeated low exposure, it's incredibly risky and not a reliable way to survive poisoning. If you ever get exposed to a real toxin, the best course of action is immediate medical help, not a failed science experiment.